and the ancestors are looking out for us. God haze is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young.
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young.
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flown lesson.
Young TV.
And we're off to the races. Y'all get the game. Get them in the building, man. We need a live interaction. We are about to address the Enki situation. Everybody's, because Faise brought up the Enki thing last night. So we're about to get ready to address the Enki thing and end the storyline for once and for all. Because Faise brought up some interesting things. Hey, sit it out. Tell them we live. We lit. Y'all on TV, man. Put that back. Yo, put that back. Yeah. So get them in here. Tell them we're going to get live. We're going to get lit, man. So everybody was saying that the young elder said that Enki, that King Yahweh is an avatar for Enki. And I said yes. And then, well, then Faise said, well, we need him to come down and board a craft. Now we got the brother calling down crabs. We got the brother Shape Shifting, several other things that we lined it up. And keep in mind, before we put that out, that King Yahweh was an avatar for Enki, we had held on to that for about 90 days, doing more research on it. So there's a whole bunch of stuff I could show you, and we're probably going to do a tape on it. We was waiting to see what people are going to say. Now, the young brother Faise came on last night. You need to go check that video out. That video was lit last night, 3 hours long. You know how me and Faise do it. And Faise said that we needed the brother to come down and board the craft. So we're going to see if we could get the brother to board the craft. And then after that, because we asked, after the brother board the craft, if people going to stay Enki, or they going to say, nah, man, we still don't believe it. There was some CGI shit, or this and that. Then they going to say, well, what we need him to do next, if we need him to go downtown Atlanta, and we need him to backflip off of the tallest building in Atlanta and land on his feet on the ground, and then we'll believe he Enki. Then once the brother do that, then next thing it'll be, we need, because we still don't believe it, man. That was some, some AI shit or whatever the case may be. And now we need him to pull a rabbit out of his ass. Now, once he pulled that rabbit out of his ass, we'll believe he Enki. Then once he pulled the rabbit out of his ass, then they'll say, oh, no, see, now we hear a demon. Now he a demon. You know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna never go along with certain things. I'm gonna tell you this, man. The secret is imagination is the gift that we was given. Imagination is the gift. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Next thing be pulling, he got to do a backflip off the tallest building in Atlanta, land on his feet. And then they ain't going to believe him after that. They're going to say, after he bored the craft, do that. And then they're going to say, pull the rabbit out. And then they're going to say, oh, well, we still don't, now he a demon. See, he working, he got something, he a magician. He an Illuminati guy. The topic is everybody's commenting out the Young L saying that they ain't going for the Enki. The King Yahweh is the avatar for Enki. That's this topic. And like I say, everybody got their own perspective. We got it's a lot of stuff that we ahead of the game on, and people will come back to it later, man. Like the field trips to Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, stuff like that. And now all the stuff is coming out. When Rashard Jamal said it ain't, oh man, that's some dope shit, man. That's some shit, you know. Young Elder's got no integrity and credibility. He just blurred stuff out. No, nigga. Young Elder's tapped into higher powers with the imagination that we got. Imagination rules the nation. Not no conversation. Niggas talk too damn much anyway. We are the elites. Yeah, Lisa Ray. What about it? Do you know who Lisa Ray is in the past? Ask that question, and then we'll go to the next one. Who is Lisa Ray in the past? Do you understand that people reincarnate? That all of y'all been here for thousands of years. You've been reincarnating for thousands of years, 9 times, most of you. And you come right back. You somebody from the past. We probably could go find a sculpture of you. If you had money back in the day, in one of your lives, we could go back and find a sculpture of you in the back in ancient Kemet, or over here somewhere at the Smithsonian Institute, hid underground under in 8 temples. Just like the Empress Veridice found a statue of her at the Smithsonian Institute. They made they had a statue of Empress Veridice at the Smithsonian Institute. They know that we come back. They don't want to tell you, because if they tell you, then you won't be afraid of one part of what they trying to scare us into, and that's the thing they call death. So who is Lisa Ray from the past? Then you'll get your answer. Or why Enki is trying to tap that, and why Enki was tapping all kind of shit. Enki was a tapper. He had a lot of kids with humans and everybody. Matter of fact, most of all of you are kids of Enki. You know. Yeah, so it's like that part. Now we're saying the avatar, because these beings can use anybody as an avatar. You know what I'm saying? But the different things that we noticed and that we calculated out, we said this Enki is using this guy for avatar at this point, because we knew he had to come back and solidify the contracts and the planetary peace agreement, because Enki is the rightful heir. That's what the name Enki means. Enki means ruler of Ki. It's a title actually, which means ruler of Ki, and Enlil means ruler of the sky. Yeah, so once we get the brother to board the craft, we'll see if any other people still go and say, oh, no, see, they CGI'd it, nah, man, see, some gray aliens right now can land in the crack of your ass, and you'll say, nah, man, somebody CGI'd, they got some holographic shit going on. Oh, something was in the juice that I just got through drinking. Or something, man. I don't believe it. Ain't no such thing as gray aliens. We are the only one here. The planet is flat. the ice wall on the other side of the ice wall. You know, people can't get outside of the three-dimensional realm that they trapped us in. They can't get out of it, man. They can't get out the box. They can't get out the square. You know what I'm saying? So, how are we doing it? We got imagination. And imagination rules the nation, not conversation. Niggas talk too much as it is. You know what I'm saying? So, because you know why I say imagination moves the nation? Because imagination stimulates the conversation. You ain't had nothing to talk about new if it wasn't for the people with the imagination. They the creators, they the writers, they the all that. The script, they pull all the information down from the mental plane. We just put out that tape called The Seven Planes, right? That joint hot. And you may want to check that out. But if people are saying that that's not the guy, what is we ask, what is your reason for saying that he's not the guy? And then usually it's personal reasons. And then they say, oh, well, because they don't, or it's either they don't believe the whole thing anyway. They don't think they don't believe in no Elohim, none of that anyway. So they don't believe the storyline anyway from the jump. So it's like, this can't be true because the whole storyline is a fraud. But they're about to be in for a rude awakening when they see Anu and it's the pictures that Young L put out. When they see Enlil and it's the pictures Young L put out. Then what? It's going to be already time to be rolling out then. Now, that's interesting that you asked that. How do we track our reincarnation? And keep in mind, re means to do again. In is the opposite of out. Call is the physical vessel, and nation is the group of people. Right? Now, usually it's a block put on us so that we can't remember. But every now and then you have these intermediaries where you might come in contact with some information from your past, and that they call that a date. Some people refer to that as a deja vu. Right? Where you say, damn, I've seen this before, I've been here before, or like I know this is familiar, or this is familiar. You use things like that, right? And that really I don't know the answer to completely, because I'm still figuring it out, how you track your last reincarnations. But the resonant frequency, when you go back and do research, sometimes if you're lucky, as a gift to you, the ancestors will give you certain pieces of it. And you'll say, man, something with this guy or this area or this geographical area connects with me. And or this whatever was taking place, or somebody that was doing the same thing you doing in this life, doing back then, and you still doing the same thing, that could have been you in that past life. But I don't know a lot about how to track your reincarnation, right? Matter of fact, you're gonna make me go do more research on that and just do a whole tape on reincarnation. Now, it does mention in the scriptures in the book of John that the book John the Baptist, for my Bible guys, came back reincarnated as Elijah, from what Yahshua came back later on and said. So, but John didn't know that he was Elijah. So you could be a significant reincarnate and not know that you are this being from the past. You could be a powerful being from the past and just don't remember, because I think it's a gulf in between that what would I call it? The akashic records, or this mental reservoir that stores all that information. It's like a split in between that. So, but you still can access it, and with a pure heart and divine mind, you can access that RAM and figure out certain things. And some of you right now, if you're ascending, you starting to have a lot of the deja vus, right? Back to back to back to back. and you're like, damn, how do I know this? Oh, I seen this, or I knew this is gonna happen. It's because you starting to speed up and catch up with your higher self, and we're going into a higher vibration of dimension, and so we're gonna start to remember more of our incarnations. But that's most of what I know about it. And like I said, I can get back with you later because you make me take notes, and I go do more see what Doc put out on it, and then find anything else I can find on it and tie it all in together and come out with my synopsis, my theory on it, right? So yeah, so I hope that answers your question. But yeah, but I know that we do reincarnate, and yeah. So and I'm gonna tell you, once you find out your last reincarnate, it's gonna be a pattern you can follow, and you will find out the last reincarnates before that. So once you find out the last reincarnate, you'll figure out a pattern, and you'll find out all your last reincarnations. And that didn't come from me. I guess the ancestors just gave me that to tell you. Once you find out the pattern of your last incarnation, you'll find out the rest of the people. It's like a combination, uncracking a code to a safe. The people that left behind, what happens to them? Well, okay, so it's two different situations with the left behind thing. One part of the left behind is the people that get left in the third dimension. They'll still continue. Redo their schools. Just like if you was in the third grade and you fail, all the stuff that you went through in that third grade, you will go back through it again. You just start at the beginning of the school year, or the beginning of that age or eon or cycle, which would be back to the Piscean cycle for you. The beginning of the Piscean cycle, and you will come in and go through that same school over again. It'll be a reset. Right, and then some of them people will be food for the gods or reptilians before that reset happened, which is 2150. See, the reset gonna happen. The reset for this school year for this class is 2030, but the reset is 2150, and that's when this age reset back to the for the new schools or the new class that's coming in. See, every year there's a class that come in. And so this is y'all are the class of 2030. And so that the reset for that next school. Now, another group of people will be brought back here to live on Earth. And they'll be on a higher frequency and a new, what they call in the Bible, a new heaven and a new earth. So it'll be on a new vibrational, it'll be Earth in a higher vibration past the reptilians, past the disagreeable reptilians. So it won't have all these different viruses and sicknesses, and we talk about that in Revelation 21 and 22, right? Or why what? I was trying to think what he says. My initiatives are what written in the cement in front of my house with a date, but I can't figure out how it got there. Hey, what's the date? What's the date, man? Because you could have time traveled. You ever watched the movie called Back to the Future? You got to get up to 888 gigawatts. Oh, some gigawatts. You know what I'm saying? How do you know you lifted to go to the Crystal City? Hey man, it's all based on your heart. Is your heart lighter than a feather? Have you done people wrong for no reason? What is your intentions? What was your intentions for doing such a thing? What was your intentions is what it's gonna be based on your test. When you on your grading, and then not even the people that passed a lot of them gonna want to choose to stay and come back to Earth in the fifth dimension, the new heaven, the new Earth. So it all depends on you. Did you move in divine love? Did you stamp the love of Jesus in your heart? See, it ain't about the Christians got a part of it right when they talking about the accepting Jesus, but they missing the part of the divine. It's the part. It's not the name it's the divine love that you got to have in your heart that puts you on that green light. That was the fastest way to get purified and come into it was to get the green light to purify your heart chakra, and boom, you can ascend. That's what this is. This is the Ascension Project, Project Blue Rock. So are you going around doing people wrong intentionally? Are you going around being a liar intentionally? Are you going around to be a whoremonger intentionally? I mean, I don't see no other way you can not be a whoremonger intentionally, right? Or are you going around to be all the idolater, right? What is the idolater? Yeah, unconditional love, divine love, unity is the key. We must rekindle our flame of purity like never before. I'm telling you, man. How was it, how would it happen within the twinkling of an eye? It happened so fast that all of a sudden planes crashing out the sky, cars crashing on the highways. It's already been happening. I got videos on the Instagram right now of the pickup already happening. That people disappearing, whole school buses being taken. Whole school buses of kids just disappear. Whole planes disappear of people. And the plane falling out the sky. They ain't telling you this. Happening right now. And they can't explain. They saying, and look, I'm gonna tell you some of the stuff they saw this plane come out, and then 3 shams pull up and did a tetrahedric energy around the craft of the plane, and then the plane disappeared. Or they pull up around a bus and pull a tetrahedric energy, and all the kids a sham pull up on somebody saying that's apparently AI. See, that's the trick. If AI can do it, can it be done? Answer me that question. Can it be done in reality if AI could do it? Because AI couldn't do it if it couldn't be done in reality. You got to open your mind. Don't let them trap you in it can't be done. Nothing is possible. Everything is possible. In the all. The all is. So my question to you, for all you AI, CGI guys that say, oh, this AI, oh, this CGI, everything that come out, that's to the norm, because we in this age of truth to where you're going to see some grays and you're going to think it's CGI and it's real grays. It's real robots. It's real this, real that. What is real? Are you talking about electro signals interpreted by the brain? Are you talking about REEL or REAL? Real and real is really the same thing, because all of it is electro signals interpreted by the brain. So when you seeing it through your eyes, is your brain interpreted as electro signals? Yes. If you see a real alien in person physical form, is that your brain interpreting electro signals? Yes. So it's all the same. So my question to you, don't run. Answer the question. If AI can do it, can it be done in real life? If they could show you in a movie, if they can show you some shit in a movie, can it be done in real life? But people, the people that come in that's like that, that's always say, oh, it's CGI, that those are mostly people who gonna get trapped here because they can't get out. They ain't got no imagination. So what a brother at, man? That's CGI AI. If the CGI AI can do it, can it be done in real life? We hear crickets. We hear crickets when you run into people like that. You have to go within why meditate is important. Okay. Yeah, so it's like this. Don't let CGI and AGI all this fool you, because IG or this AI is telling the truth. The AI is really exposing the truth at this point. Yeah, real or real. REEL or REAL. It's all real. 24. It's 24 frames per second. So for my age, every time I post something, it don't matter what it is. Aliens can, like I say, aliens can land in the crack of their ass and they'll say, "Oh man, that's AI, man. AI just landed." They just pull a drone over my house and some aliens landed in the crack of my ass, man. But I'm telling you, I gotta go take that juice and get it tested, man. Maybe that juice that I drunk. They still ain't gonna get it. They gonna be trapped here because their brain can't go past a certain 3 dimensions. Your brain can't. That's reptilian brain. See, the people that's saying everything AI and CGI and all this, they reptilian brain. They ain't tapped out of the side of the reptilian brain. So they only can go. They got pea brains, small brains, peanut brains. So they only saying, "Oh no, it's only this." Oh no, you can't go past this. Or you trapped. They limited. That's what you call limited. Go get a movie called Limitless. So when you say this can't be done, or that's not this, or that's not that, you limit yourself. And then for you to say a thing is not, you must know what a thing is. You must first know what a thing, in order for you to say what a thing is, you must know what a thing is not. Hot is not cold. How do we know? Because we tested the temperature. When you test the temperature of one is lower than the other, or one is higher than the other. So we know hot is not cold. But then you forget about the other part, which sits in the middle, which is warm. And that brings into the 3-dimensional paradigm. That brings in the solid, liquid, gas, person, place, and thing. God, the devil, right? And, what sits in between God and the devil, though? Do you know? Do anybody know? What sits in between God and the devil? Because there's always 3. Nucleus, electrons, protons. What sits in between God and the devil? Then becomes the question. So they want to keep us trapped here on that is not real. You can't do that. You can't stop. You can't go that far. You can't go where no man has ever been gone. But no man has ever been gone there before. You can't go there. That's not real. You mean to say you saying is Faise wrong for believing that King Yahweh Not Enki? Nah, Faise is entitled to his own perspective, and nobody can infringe on that. You can't force him I can't force him to see what I see. He can be standing on that side saying it's 2. I'm standing on this side saying it's 3. And we almost could be saying the same thing, in fact, sometimes. Or seeing the same thing, just seeing it from different angles. It's like this. If you take a cup and you sit it in the middle of the room, and because Faise admitted this, he said that we only see face value. Right? We see face value. So if he's standing at the cup on one side, I'm standing on this side of the cup, I'm seeing on this side of the cup, he's sitting on that side of the cup. Now, it could be a sticker on his side. And he could be saying, it's a sticker on this side. And I don't see the sticker. So I'm saying, man, ain't no sticker on this cup. I'm saying ain't no sticker on this cup. But then when I come around to his side, he'll say, hey, look, I'll see that sticker. And then when he come around to my side, he'll say, well, it's not the sticker on his side. So it's like that part. But still, nobody has said, nobody has produced the real Enki. So they're going to tear the Enki down that I said that was the Enki, just because they got whatever they believe. And then don't bring us to no other Enki, because we in a time right now where all this what Doc said got to come out. And it's coming out. It already came out. People just don't want to accept it. Now, it's another thing. Faye said that if the brother come down and board his craft, that we want the brother to come down and board the craft, and that would prove that he Enki. So we saying that, all right, so when the brother board that craft, would y'all believe it he Enki? And a lot of y'all still ain't gonna believe he Enki. You know, they gonna tell us next. That was CGI. That was AI, right? And so the next thing we need him to do is we need to go downtown Atlanta, and we need him to flip off the tallest building in Atlanta and land on his feet, right? And then we'll say that he Enki. See, because Enki will be able to jump off a building downtown and land on his feet. And so when he jump off the building and land on his feet, they'll say, oh shit, he was, you know what I'm saying, this nigga might got he got some Air Jordans on or something. He got some kind of special shoes or something. And then after that, they still won't believe it. Then they'll go to the next thing and say, and we can get into the belief thing. They still won't say, oh yeah, well, he could be Enki. They'll say, well, we need you to do something else, like pull a rabbit out your ass. And then once he pulls the rabbit out of his ass, right? Once he pulled the rabbit out of his ass, they'll say, oh yeah, well, see, now he a demon. See, we know he ain't Enki, see, he a demon. He just pulled a rabbit, yeah. So we could go on and on like that Erykah Badu song with this. But since if you say, we saying to you, anybody, if you say that the Enki that we say is Enki, not the avatar for Enki in this day and time, then show us the real Enki. We showed show us the real Enki. We're waiting. We always hear crickets. And then people say, well, that's not you can't do that. Yes, I can. Doc did it. Doc showed the pictures and said, well, if you ain't said it ain't him, then show us the real ones. And then you heard crickets. If we hear crickets. If King Yahweh not the avatar for Enki, we cool with you saying that. Bring us the real one so we can get down with the real one. You know what I'm saying? That's all we saying. We ain't saying nothing else but that. And people are saying, oh, Young must be ignorant of this. Nah, I'm saying what I'm saying. If you can't show us the real one, then why you gonna say that's not, if you don't know who the real one is? You don't know who the real one is, so you can't say he not. Because you don't even know who the real one is. So listen at this. If I say that's Enki, you say that's not, right? Cool. So if you know who the real Enki is, in order for you to know that he not, you got to know who the real one is. In order to say he not. Now, what if he is the real Enki? But you don't really know that because you don't even know who Enki is. For sure. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you know who Enki is, if you know King Yahweh not the avatar for Enki, then show us the real one. And if you can't do that, then go on with your business and stop coming after me and let it be what it be. Because I know hot, not cold. Because I can show you cold. I can present to you cold water in a cup. I can present to you hot water in a cup to show you that hot is not cold. Okay? So if you say that's not Enki, we don't give a damn what you believe and how you feel. Show us the real one then. And we're going to wait and hear crickets from anybody. Anybody. That's that on that. So the minute you open your damn mouth to say that that's not, then show us the real one. Because if you say, well, I don't got the real one. We don't know who the real one. Well, you don't know who the real one is. How can you say he not? You don't know who that is. You don't know who Enki is. You saying you know him. Because if you saying that he not, that means you know him. You know who he is. That's all I'm saying. This ain't that little bro. This ain't anybody that been coming out to the young elder about that what I said. And that's it. That's it. Produce the real photos of Enki. Produce the real shit. Because Doc said that they were real beings. Doc said that Enki was a physical being. That knew them were physical beings. They breathing beings. The Bible even says that they walked in the cool of the day. So they had physical attributes. These beings. So people just mad because Young Elder said it first. And that's what gives the validity of, all right, so if he not, then show us the real one. Because if I show you a piano and I say this is a piano, and then you say, if I show you a guitar and I say this is a piano, when we can get into that, they can really fit, right? Because a guitar is the same as a piano with the string. If you go to the strings, right? But I'm just saying, if I show you a guitar and I say this is a piano, you can say that's not a piano. This is a piano. You can present a piano and say this is a piano. So we know that's not a piano because this is the piano, right? So you get what I'm saying? So if you say something is not, you got to present that which is. That's the rules in alchemy. Tahuti created them rules. I didn't create them. That's the three basic rules in alchemy when figuring out any sound, right, and reasoning. So produce the real Enki if you say it's not. Anybody. Why ain't they produced the real Enki? All these people that's telling you that King Yahweh not Enki. Why ain't they produce the real one then? Yeah, because if you read Revelations chapter 3, verse 9, it says that I will make them that's the fake Jews come bow and kiss your feet. You people, man. Lord forgive them for they know not what they do. Go read Revelations chapter 3, verse 9, Tyler boy. And then come back and ask your same question. Say your same comment. And we about to get up out of here because we waiting. We want all the smoke from anybody. We want all the smoke. Come, if you say my Enki, not the Enki, come with your Enki, and then we'll see who was one of the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. At this point. Yeah, Tyler Boyd, go read Revelations chapter 3, verse 2. And read 3 verse 9 and read Revelations 2, verse 9. So at this point, we had enough of the little kids. Yeah, we had enough of the games. We ain't got time. We got 4 minutes on the clock. Then who else is doing it? Besides the Malachites, the ancient mystics. Who else is doing it besides the ancient mystic? Hey, Hakeem, turn that down. Who else is doing it besides the ancient mystic order of Melchizedek? And when we say we, who else is doing it? When we say we talking about the ancient mystic order of Melchizedek. And Melchizedek is Malachi. That's it. That's all we have for you, folks. And that's all, folks. Anybody else? Is there anybody else that say King Yahweh is not Enki? Is there anybody else? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Is there anybody else? You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like what the young elders doing, no worries. Write that down on a thin sheet of paper with black and red ink. You know, I don't like because he said what he's saying and we can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, write all that down, man, and then you know what to do with it. And if you can't get it up in there, no problem. Get on your phone, dial up 1-800. We don't give a damn. And we'll send a guy right out to help you get it off up in there. No problem. We'll send him out immediately. ASAP. Hey, the topic is young elders going around saying King Yahweh is Enki. That's what they attacking me about. And not Faise. It's just like the Faise said something about it. It just went. Now it's going viral. That thing is going more viral now. And so we came on to clear all that up. And yeah, that part. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hey, shout out Germany, man. We was the first. Hey, shout out that boy Rich. Hey, Rich, 1965. Go get a book called The German Holocaust and find out that the Bantu people was over there and they was the people that Adolf Hitler was really doing all that stuff to. And we're gonna rock while we roll, baby. Because we're gonna win this war. Why? We can dance and they can't. Wadu.